everybody. It's your favorite sports host, your guy, the sports judge. Welcome back. If you are part of this community, if this is your first time, hello and welcome. I cover the most popular topics in sports, and today I'm reacting to the Mike McCarthy news. The Chicago Bears requested permission on Monday to interview Mike McCarthy with his 5-year Cowboys coaching contract set to expire on January 14th. But the Cowboys blocked Chicago from doing so on Tuesday, according to ESPN. Man, what a blessing that is. I don't understand why the Bears are even interested in Mike McCarthy. I know he's won a Super Bowl, gone to 4 NFC title games, won 8 division titles, 6 in the NFC North, and has won 61% of his games. But I'm not convinced that he can take another team to the Super Bowl. I'm just not. Respectfully, the Bears should not even look in his direction nor waste their time interviewing him, because you're never going to win the Super Bowl with him as your head coach. I just don't see how anyone can be excited about him as your head coach. I'm looking at the fact that his teams constantly underperforms in the playoffs. I'm looking at the fact his last Super Bowl was a decade and a half ago. If you don't care enough to win the Super Bowl, then go ahead and hire him. But if you want to be a serious contender and win Super Bowls, then this is not the guy you hire. I mean, even if you look at his resume, I'm still not bringing him on as my head coach. Well, he's a Super Bowl champion. Okay, that's nice. Past performance does not guarantee future success. Produce or go home. Let's take a look at what McCarthy has done the last 6 years. 2 division titles, 3 to 6 years in the playoffs, 1 and 3 postseason record. With his contract expiring in 4 days, McCarthy made his case to return as the Cowboys head coach. In his post-game presser, when he was asked what he would bring if he returns to Dallas, he tells reporters that he's a winner, trying to convince everybody that he knows how to win, still holding on to that championship 15 years ago. That's why I say what I say about him being the Doc Rivers of the NFL. I mean, it's a great comparison when you really think about it. Just like Doc Rivers, he's only won one championship, and it was over a decade. We know the Cowboys ceiling with Mike McCarthy. We already know what it is. And Chicago should not want him for a head coach. Hard pass. You just got rid of another mediocre coach who was worse than McCarthy. At least McCarthy knows when to call a damn timeout and stop the clock to get off another play. Bears fans should be happy to hear the news that the Cowboys denied the Bears permission to interview Mike McCarthy. Thank you, Jerry Jones. He did the Bears a favor. Chicago can do better than that. 10 times better than Mike McCarthy. I'm out on McCarthy and his in-game management. Penalties, sloppy, undisciplined football, unimaginative offense, no adjustments. That's what you would be getting with Mike McCarthy as your coach. If that's what you want, sure, be my guest. But you're not going to win anything. Maybe a playoff appearance here and there, but that's about it. After a while, it will all fall apart. We have a coach with a resume, but a coach whose issue is winning in the playoffs. If you want to go to the playoffs, I know he didn't guide the Cowboys to the playoffs this season, but if you want to get to the playoffs, McCarthy can get you there. That's guaranteed. But you're not winning the Super Bowl. You can only do that for so long before a team would actually get rid of you. And for whatever reason, McCarthy is going to stay in Dallas because Jerry Jones made it known publicly that he's not ruling out a contract extension for Mike McCarthy. And for as long as Jerry Jones can keep it going, he's going to drag this thing out. He's going to milk this for every click, read, and watch he can get, and then watch, re-sign McCarthy to a 3-year deal. Watch what I tell you. I believe Jerry Jones' top priority isn't winning the Super Bowl. I told you guys this before. I believe if he does win one, he's cool with that. But I believe he's more concerned about being the face, the voice, and having full control of the Dallas Cowboys. This is why I think McCarthy will return, because Jerry Jones praises him and wants to bring him back. And so I think the only thing that makes sense is Jerry Jones running it back with him. An egomaniacal owner with a power trip only hires and sticks with coaches he can easily control and manipulate. And we know this about Jerry Jones. So if you think McCarthy is going anywhere else and not returning to Dallas, you've been living under a rock or just haven't paid a lot of attention. If Mike wants to go talk with other teams, let him go talk. I think McCarthy wants to be in Dallas though, but he doesn't know if Jerry wants him there. The Bears-McCarthy saga has Jerry Jones' fingerprints all over it. McCarthy to the Bears? Heck no. I can already anticipate what's going to happen. Say he takes the job, goes there, and has a disastrous season. McCarthy may not last in Chicago, where coaches go to die. I don't think it's a place McCarthy should go to reset the clock. It wouldn't even be a good thing for Caleb Williams. I don't believe he's going to do anything to try to enhance the development, the performance, and career of Caleb Williams. I don't agree at all about the fit. I don't necessarily buy into the fact that McCarthy goes there, builds a team, and develops a young quarterback. We can stop acting like McCarthy is in the same stratosphere as some of these other coaches around the league. I've seen him get his team to the playoffs, but I've also seen him fail to win big games. Just something to keep in mind. I've seen him coach talented rosters and win 12 games year after year, but I haven't seen him finish the job in big moments. I also know that he had 3 of the most loaded rosters in the NFL the last 3 years and couldn't advance past the divisional round. Do you think, look, perhaps I'll break it down this way. McCarthy's pie chart of what his career is like is a single slice of it where it says Super Bowl winning coach. Cut the rest of the pie and it all tastes the same. And guess what? You're going to choke on every slice because that's what he's done since he's won the Super Bowl in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. You look at his scheme. His scheme is old. The staff hirings aren't good. There's no reason to think he can leave Dallas for Chicago and do better. And, oh, by the way, the Bears need an offensive guru, a culture setter. Sorry, but McCarthy is neither of those things. The idea of Mike McCarthy as head coach of the Chicago Bears makes me cringe and laugh at the same time. I've crushed this guy on many occasions, as you guys know. I blasted him for his questionable play calling, for his team's lack of preparedness, and undisciplined football. I just think he's one of the worst overrated coaches we've ever seen. He's been insanely overrated for a while now. He obviously is a Super Bowl winner, but that doesn't make you a great coach. He raises the floor, but not the ceiling. I just see him as somebody who has lived off his one Super Bowl win. It is worth mentioning that he's consistently been one of the worst coaches in the entire NFL when he has had some of the best talent the league can buy. That's why, to me, he has the perception of being an underachiever. I look at him and say he has massively underperformed as the Dallas Cowboys head coach. And since his time in Dallas, he has underachieved. I don't know why the Bears would want someone who can't get the job done. They've already gone through that with coaches in the past. So I say no on Mike McCarthy. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the love and support. As always, it's great chatting with you guys. It's always a great day when I'm able to come on and have a conversation with all the sports fans out there. And I want to thank my viewers. Without you guys, none of this is possible. So I really, really appreciate it. Hey, if you guys like the channel, I'm glad you guys like the channel. If you do, to all my supporters out there, if you guys haven't already hit the subscribe button, I'll be delighted if you hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button for your boy. Help him get to 1,340 subscribers. I'm close. I'm very close. I'm closing in on that number. So, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell anybody that you know who loves sports that this is where they want to go, and they will be very, very happy to learn about the Sports Judge, because he brings the best sports content out there. So, guys, thank you guys so much. We'll chat again very soon. You know, I'm always coming with the content. I'm always coming with something. I'm always talking about something happening in the sports world. So you guys will see this lovely face again. But, guys, next time, take care. Have a good day.